In early 2023, Marvel Studios is entering its highly anticipated fifth phase. It kicks off with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which releases on February 17th and consists of 5 films and 6 Disney Plus shows. One of those shows, Secret Invasion, is slated to be the first show of Phase 5 released on Disney Plus. But when is it supposed to be released? And what has Samuel Jackson, who's starring in the show, said about it? Stay tuned to find out. Firstly, what is Secret Invasion about? Like any Marvel project, details about Secret Invasion are sparse, and very little is actually known about the show, its plot, and characters. However, we've scoured the internet for news, and this is all we know so far about the show. It stars Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury and Ben Mendelsohn as the Skrull Talos. These characters originally met in Captain Marvel and also featured in Avengers Endgame and Spider-Man: Far From Home. As a result, the series acts as a sequel to these 3 films. Actors and characters returning to the screen include Don Cheadle as War Machine and Martin Freeman as Everett Ross. Other new MCU actors include Emilia Clarke, well known for her performance as Daenerys Targaryen on the HBO show Game of Thrones, and Oscar winner Olivia Colman. Kingsley Ben-Adir is also joining the MCU and is said to be playing the series' lead antagonist. What characters they are actually playing is yet to be revealed, but we can't wait to see them in the MCU. By looking at the crossover comic event series that the show is adapting, we can gain an idea on the plot of Secret Invasion. The comic itself showcases a faction of shape-shifting Skrulls who have been infiltrating Earth for years. We have already seen this in the MCU, particularly in the previously mentioned movies, so expect to see this expanded upon even further in the series. We can't wait to see what's in store for us. Next up, what did actor Samuel L. Jackson say about the show? Recently, Samuel L. Jackson has been talking about the upcoming series on the EW Awardist podcast. On it, he teased that the show is going to dive deeper into the famous Nick Fury's past and future. He said, "There are things that even I really didn't know about Nick Fury that I just found out," Jackson says. The minds behind what happened during the blip are fantastic. That's part of what we're uncovering when we do this series now. He also hinted that the viewers are going to see a different side to the character that we all know and love, stating that the show has given me an opportunity to explore something other than the badassery of who Nick Fury is. I've had a good time doing that, and I'm looking forward to people sharing that aspect of who he is when this series does happen. It sounds like we're really going to delve deep into who Nick Fury really is in the upcoming series. But when will the show actually be released? So far, there is no official release date for Secret Invasion. However, based off of Marvel's Comic-Con showcase, we can expect it in spring of next year. It reportedly finished filming earlier this year, and with the next Ant-Man film kicking off Phase 5 in February, we will likely see Secret Invasion being released between March and April. How much are you looking forward to the show? In other MCU news, what else is being released in Phase 5? As previously mentioned, Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe contains 5 films and 6 Disney Plus shows. At Comic-Con, Kevin Feige, president of Marvel Studios and the primary producer of the MCU, laid out each of the upcoming projects. So let's go through each one and give you everything you need to know about them, starting with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Set to release on February 17th, 2023, the 3rd film in the Ant-Man series will put the title characters up against a brand new threat, Kang the Conqueror. Jonathan Majors, who previously played the character in Loki, is finally making his big screen debut as the villain, and we can't wait to see what he has in store for our heroes. One thing we do know is that it's going to be hilarious, emotional, and crazy. Director Peyton Reed, who directed the previous 2 Ant-Man films, has returned to complete the trilogy. Next, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It seems like forever since we had a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, with the last entry released over 5 years ago. The 3rd and confirmed final entry into the franchise will be released on May 5th, 2023. A trailer for the film was shown at Comic-Con, but is yet to be released to the rest of the world. It's widely reported that the film will be an emotional one, with Peter Quill and the rest of the Guardians tracking down on Gamora. It will also introduce Will Poulter's Adam Warlock to the MCU, which we can't wait for. And now for the Marvels. The Marvels focuses on Captain Marvel, as well as Monica Rambeau and Miss Marvel, characters introduced in WandaVision and Miss Marvel respectively. Currently, very little is known about the movie, but we do know that Brie Larson, Tiana Paris, and Iman Vellani are all featured in the film. The Marvels hit cinemas on July 28, 2023. Next, we have Blade, the first film on this list based on a brand new character. Blade is set to release on November 3rd, 2023. Despite it being announced back in 2019, with Academy Award winner Mahershala Ali taking over from Wesley Snipes in portraying the famous vampire hunter. Very little is known about the movie at the moment. However, we have actually seen Blade in the MCU already, in an Eternals post-credit scene. Okay, not scene, but we have heard him when Dane Whitman, played by Kit Harington, goes to touch the ebony blade, the famous weapon of Black Knight. Blade, in the background, stops him. "Are you sure you're ready for that, Mr. Whitman?" is all he says. But it's enough to get us hyped for the movie. And of course, there's Captain America: New World Order. Almost nothing is known about the fourth Captain America movie, but we can't wait to see Anthony Mackie as the famous hero on the big screen. Captain America: New World Order releases on May 3rd, 2024. Then we have Thunderbolts. The last Phase 5 film, Thunderbolts, releases on July 26, 2024. Essentially Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad. People are guessing as to who could appear in the film. Currently, Baron Zemo, Taskmaster, Yelena Belova, US Agent, and the Winter Soldier are all rumored to be part of the team, but there have been no confirmations as of yet. Alongside the Phase 5 films, there are 6 Disney Plus shows set to release in Phase 5. Of course, we have already spoken about Secret Invasion, but what are the other 5? First is Echo. First shown in Hawkeye, Echo is a superhero and the adoptive daughter of Kingpin. The show is an origin story of her character and will likely tie in with another upcoming Disney Plus show. It will be released in the summer of 2023. Next, we have Loki Season 2. The first live-action Disney Plus show to get a second season, Loki also releases in the summer of 2023. It will likely tie in with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, as the movie features Kang, a villain first revealed in Loki's first season. We can't wait. Now, for Ironheart. Ironheart is a young genius, inspired by the bravery of Tony Stark, who builds her own suit. Portrayed by Dominique Thorne, the character will actually first appear in the last film of Phase 4, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, before getting her own show, which releases in the fall of 2023. And now, Agatha, Coven of Chaos. Last seen in WandaVision, Agatha Harkness is getting her own show. Not much is known about the show at the moment, but it's possible that we will see the Scarlet Witch make a return. The show will be released around Christmas time of 2023. Then we have Daredevil, Born Again. Easily the most anticipated show in Phase 5, Daredevil Born Again is bringing back fan favorite Mac Murdock, played fantastically by Charlie Cox. We first saw Murdock in the MCU in Spider-Man: No Way Home, and he has been teased to appear in She-Hulk, but we'll have to wait until early 2024 to see the character in his own show. It'll be worth the wait though, as the show is breaking the Disney Plus 6-episode format and will have 18 episodes in its first season. It's also rumored that other popular characters, Jessica Jones, The Punisher, and Luke Cage, are set to appear. Let's hope that the series is as good as the original, which was released on Netflix all the way back in 2015. There we have it, every film and TV show in Marvel's Phase 5. That's a lot of content for Marvel fans to enjoy. What are you most excited to see? Is it Secret Invasion or perhaps something else? Let us know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching.